Hi guys, welcome along to Let's Get Running. I'm Tony James, and in today's show we're going to be talking my favourite running channels. Once again, welcome along. Today we're going to be talking running channels, or my favourite running channels, because as you probably know and are still aware, got the broken arm, so spent a lot of time sat at home not running, watching Netflix and watching things on YouTube. So I thought I'd put together a collection of my favourite running channels, those channels that I go to, that I watch religiously, where I like the videos and like the content. So I just thought I'd share that with you. Now there are quite a few of these channels that I do like, so instead of trying to get them all into one video that takes what, half an hour, 40 minutes to go through, I'm going to cut it down into individual episodes. So this is part one. I'm going to tell you about 4 of those channels. These are not in any particular order, they're not in their favourite order, they are just randomly put together. Okay, so let's get into it. My first 4 favourite running channels. But before I tell you which channels those are, do me a favour, hit subscribe on the button below, turn on your bell notifications so you find out every time I upload new running videos, and if you could do me one last favour and give this video a like, because that will help this channel immensely, and to be honest, we'll love you forever for doing that. So after hours of endless scrolling through YouTube, have you ever fallen down that black hole? You've gone to look at one video and then you just go down the tube following the recommendations and you just keep rolling and rolling and rolling, and all of a sudden 3 hours has passed you by. Yeah, that's what's been happening to me because I've not been able to do much else really with the broken arm, not been able to get out. So here we go, some of my favourite running channels, and the first one is the running channel. 235,000 subscribers as of the time of recording this video. And the running channel is the one to me that seems to be, well, I won't call it the big budget channel, but it seems to be the one that's been well funded by a media company. Production values on the videos are really quite high. It's got a great team of presenters, Anna, Nick, Kate, and a host of others, lead you through everything to do with running. They release 2 videos a week on a Wednesday and Saturday, I think it is. And they cover all types of topics, from how-to videos like how to run in the heart rate zones, how to get under 45 minutes on a 10k, lots of videos like that with techniques and tips on how to get those personal bests that you're chasing. Not only do they have those how-to, they've also got plenty of gadget reviews, and with the running channel it's not just shoes, they do the whole host of running gear. They've got the GPS watches, they've got resistant bands, anything to do with running. They've probably got a video on a piece of kit that you need for and to help you run. So that's the 2 main topics to cover, but there's also a lot of light-hearted stuff on the running channel as well. A recent article on ice baths and how they can help you, and there's been some really funny ones on 24 things that you lie to yourself about when you're out on a run. You know what you like when you're out there running, your mind starts wandering and you just keep saying, I'll just do 5 more minutes, I'll just do 10 more minutes, I'll just run to that lamppost, then I'll walk, and then it's just run to all these lies that we tell us. They've got 24 of those on one video, which is quite funny as well. So overall, the running channel is fantastic, full gambit of running videos, and I think the best way to describe it is think of Top Gear for running. Well, it's nothing like that, but you know, it's the nearest analogy I can get. So yeah, the running channel, check them out. I'll put a link in the description below. Okay, the second channel I like watching is called The Run Experience. They're based over in America, normally use the Golden Gate Bridge as their backdrop because we're in San Francisco. As of the time of recording this video, they have 486,000 subscribers. Now, with this channel being American, you know what to expect. It's going to be loud, it's going to be brash, and there's going to be a lot of talking. But that's not a bad thing. With The Run Experience, it isn't aimed at the more light-hearted side of running. This channel looks at how to get you where you want to be. It's all about making you the runner that you want to be. Okay, so there's lots of drills, lots of technique, lots of explanation of, say, the running cycle itself, where you should be placing the legs, that type of thing. There's also quite a lot on nutrition, strength work. They give you drills you can be doing in the gym, whether it be using resistant bands, body weight, or even using the equipment if you're lifting heavy weights and what have you. They've got lots of drills on that. And the other thing that I do like about the Run Experience is they give you a lot of tips and a lot of videos on how to cope with and prevent injury occurring in the future. So it's really good channel for the technique side of running. So if you're not looking for light-hearted, just a bit of lightness in your life, and you want to know how to do something, and you're looking for specific drills, then I would say that the Run Experience is a channel that you need to check out. The third channel I'd like to bring to you onto this particular video today is one that I know most of you will probably already be subscribed to, but it is one that I think as a runner you need to be watching, and that is Ben Parks. As of the time of recording this video, Ben Parks has got 75,000 subscribers, so 75,000 people can't be wrong. And I tell you what, this guy is a coach, he's an athlete, he's a content creator, as they say in this new world. What is he, a sub 220 marathon runner as well, or 225, something like that. So he knows his onions and he knows how to run. But this guy, this Ben Parks, I have his hat. But Ben Parks is probably one of the most positive people you will ever come across. There's always a smile on his face, no matter what he's doing, no matter what he's going through. He broke his ankle, I think it was ankle last year. And the guy remains so positive and so smiley all the way through the recovery. So he's an inspiration, and it's a channel that you really need to go and have a look at. Again, with Ben, there's a lot of running technique. He's taking you through his training journey, giving you ideas of what sessions you need to be running. He's a fully qualified English athletics coach, so again, he knows what he's talking about, and it's always delivered in a positive style. And I must admit, this is one of the channels that really does give me a lift every time I watch it, to see what he's doing, see what he's up to. But not only is he going through drills and his training technique, just going down the park or wherever he seems to be running, but there's also some great travel vlogs in there when he's traveling around Europe, traveling around the world, running marathons and ultras and what have you. He takes a camera with you, and he takes a camera with him, and there's plenty of really good vlogging as well as the running. So it is really entertaining channel. So if you haven't done so already, and I know most of you have, please go and hit subscribe on Ben Parks' running channel. It is one that will definitely pick you up whenever you're feeling down. And finally, for this video, as I say, I will be doing some more videos on the other channels that I do enjoy watching, some larger channels and some smaller channels as well. That's all coming up in the future. I just wanted to get this one out first of all with 4 to get us going. And the fourth channel I'd like to talk about today, or like to recommend to you today, is EDDBUD. I know, I can see you smiling already. You've already found Ed, but if you haven't, he's got 15,000 subscribers, and Ed himself is described, well, he describes himself as a non-elite runner. So the same as you and me, basically. He's a non-elite runner, but he is what they call a Shoetuber. If you go onto his channel, there is some information about running gear and the runs he does, etc. But the majority of the videos there are shoe reviews. So if you are after a latest edition of a shoe, you'll probably find that Ed's got a video on it, and he delivers it in a brilliant style. Very witty, very dry, lots of dad jokes in there, which isn't too bad because I understand that, because I'm a dad myself and so is he, so we can run with that. So there's plenty of humour in there. When he's talking about the pricing of shoes, he's calling it Earth credits, which means great. The British pound is going to be the currency of the future for the whole planet. Yeah, the Earth credit, when he's talking about that. He also has, at the end of most of his videos, a little bit of a music interlude where you can delve into the mind and the psyche of EDDBUD and find out what the songs are that make him smile and give him the great memories. So yeah, it's a two-edged sword. Plenty of shoe reviews and plenty of music in there as well. So really check him out. So there you go, just a quick video on the first 4 of what we shall say is my favourite go-to YouTube channels out there. Don't forget, this needs to be one of your favourites as well, so don't forget to hit that subscribe button now before you forget. Turn on the bell notifications and give this video a thumbs up as well. That would be awesome. So there you go, that's the start of it. I'm going to do a couple more videos on some of the other channels. They will be coming out over the next week or 2, so keep an eye out for those. So in the comments below, I'm going to ask you the question, What are your favourite channels? Please let me know. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know the channel. You can put a link into them as well. No problems at all. Who are or what are your favourite running channels? Where do you go for your shoe reviews? Where do you go for your inspiration? Where do you go for your training tips and techniques? Let me know in the comments below and we'll share it amongst our own community. So once again, thank you very much indeed for watching. It's been a pleasure. I hope you've enjoyed it. I will see you next time. Till then, let's get running.